Okay, that is a very long title. Interplanetarium. Hi everyone, Artemiy is here, and today we're gonna play Veda, a new and improved version, I hope, of the pretty classic mod that was released back in a while, made by Anomalo Caris team, which is directed by Gegs, includes Bombonet, Joe Inc. 02, Teacher Zapper, special thanks to Alex01 and Troy God for making the voices, Ram, Simon, and Bonnie for playtesting. Okay. And of course, the original track Veda is actually based on the Incredible Polo song, Dark Green Mode. Yeah, let's turn it on, because I think it's gonna be looking very interesting. So yeah, also I think this title is actually like randomized, because when I was testing the app, at the beginning it was like different, and it actually kinda jump scared me, because the title was Hello everyone, Artemiy is here. So yeah, it was literally the first thing I saw when it was like randomized. But okay, Veda, here it is. Veda, Chaos Reigns with episode 1. Veda, where? It's where with an H. Where you will immerse in a dark planet led by Galactic Conqueror. So here we have all 20 sounds, they're like secret ones, and I hope all the animations are done, especially for the voices. So yeah, let's start. Beat 1. Classic kick, right, and E2, which I don't remember was like hi-hats. Okay, not hi-hats, but this sound. But of course I remember this guy with the type of visor and 4 eyes. Okay, it's nice snare, I actually really like it. Very crispy, sandy snare. Okay, now we have the bell guy. Okay, I don't know if the like sample has been changed for like a lot of the sounds. I really need to like again kind of like make a comparison video about it. But okay, let's move on to the big lips mask guy. Let's get to the bass. Yeah, this is the guy that was shown, I think, in the 3rd bonus of Wikiri, maybe. I don't remember, but one of the Veda characters was shown in that bonus, so yeah. It was inevitable until the actual like finished version of Veda would be released. There we have it. Alright. Yeah, I think this was the hi-hats guy, for some reason in effects instead of beats. Okay. Okay. Now we have this guy, which I think was a flower thing. Yeah. I think his animation wasn't actually finished, but now it is. I think. Okay, that's kind of like a bit of like euphoric sounds and kind of a drop, I guess. Alright, gonna move on to the dystopia designed from the work in progress sketches that a lot of people use. That is the cymbals type of sound, that type of thing. Alright, effect 5. I think this is the new one, because I don't remember it existing. Down. I sure really like this one. Alright, let's move on to the melodies. Oh man, I miss this so much. Yeah, and remember this guy with a different eye and the different like head movements. Now he is moving. He's vibing. And melody 4, which yeah, that's kind of like this crystal thing. Yeah, I think this is the original sound, not from the song. But I might be, you know, mixing up stuff. Alright, melody 5. Okay, so it is a lot more fuller, and I really appreciate it because the original, like old melody, I felt like was missing something, like it wasn't full. So I'm glad that the guy fixed it. Alright, let's move on to the voices. Who the fuck are you? That's not Veda. I think that's like, I guess the original sound, like the original vocal. From the top of the tower, living out at the front. Oh, sorry. This is Alex. This is Alex. He's always watching. Okay. This is like the original sound, which I guess the guy asked to Alex to like sing it, and did a great job. Although I kind of don't like that the second loop is just kind of empty. But I guess just done so the voices were a bit more spaced out. Yeah, this is the chorus. And hey, there are animations in the voices. Finally. It's kind of like a chorus with a side chain. I heard there's like a gap between some of the sounds, makes them a bit, more interesting. But okay, let's move on. Voice 3. Building up the big one. Okay. Hold on. Everything you're coming up, building up the big one. Okay, they fixed it, finally. No more the weird and kind of awkward one. Now it's an actual like echo, and it doesn't really stand out. And I kind of wish that the big one wasn't like said, but it's very chill. The big one, like the big one, kind of like it should be like that, but I digress. Voice 4. Bring it on! Oh, it's this guy. Fear no more. That day you've been blowing up and keep us from the cage. You lit it. Partners, co-workers are same on your paper. I don't remember the lyrics exactly, but it was kind of like that. I really like the vocals so far, because I kinda have seen some people saying that the vocals have been a downgrade compared to like the original, but I need to check out the original so I could really compare them. But even like these versions are still like nice. Alright, the final vocal. Let's add them. Let me add the melody. Do we have to be the richer? Okay. Yeah, so far I have been enjoying it, but let's see how it will be sounding when I'm gonna mix it. So let's strip it down a bit. Alright, that's gonna be our start. So that was Veda, a new and improved version of it. And yeah, I can definitely say that it is a bit improved, and I think it is a very great sounding mod with some really nice designs overall. I do say that it's a bit hard to really mix it because some vocals, for example, like the voice 1, voice 5, they kind of like very hard to mix it like when adding to the second one because they kind of don't really do anything. And there's not really a voice that actually is the opposite of it. So like instead of like doing something in voice 1, it does only something in voice 2. So yeah, we kind of like have this unbalanced thing. We'll say that the new effect, I think it's pretty solid overall, and the changes to the sounds I think are overall pretty nice. And in general, it is a real great mod. Like in general, very well put together mod. So yeah, that was Veda. Not really a lot of things to say about this one. Just a really nice version overall. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you all for watching and see you next time.